So what's going on, y'all? This is your brother. I'm here with my man Joe. He's a black guy trapped in a white guy's body. I envy him because he went out and got a black wife. I don't know why he ain't just stay with his white women. But we're talking about race and things of that nature. So when it comes to racism, what comes to your mind? When you hear the word racism, what comes to your mind?
It's an evil word for sure, but it's definitely thrown around a lot more these days than from what I remember as being a kid. We always think of racism as more of a black versus white thing, but
True.
It can affect any type of race. But now you got the LGBTQ community as well.
You think that's racism?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Oh yeah, just hatred.
Hatred towards anybody. That's how I see it as racism.
See, I thought that was prejudice.
I guess that could be
prejudice.
Racism. Yeah, I don't know exact definition.
Tomato. Okay.
But I look at everything from it's hatred. Racism is a terrible word. But it's something that we have to live with. And
why do we hate?
We hate because we're taught to hate. We hate because we're ignorant. We're the product of ignorant people who have been taught an ignorant thing, which is that there are 4 or 5 different races. There are not 4 or 5 different races. There's only one race on the face of the earth, and we're all members of that race, the human race. But we have separated people into races so that some of us can see ourselves as superior to the others. We thought it would work, I guess. It hasn't worked. It has been bad for everyone. But it's time to get over this business. There is no gene for racism. There's no gene for bigotry. You're not born a bigot. You have to learn to be a bigot. Anything you learn, you can unlearn. It's time to unlearn our bigotry. It's time to get over this thing, and we best get over it pretty soon. I'm an educator, and it is my business as an educator to lead people out of ignorance. The ignorance of thinking that you're better or worse than someone else because of the amount of a pigment in your skin. Pigmentation in your skin has nothing to do with intelligence or with your worth as a human being. It's time to get over that.
Well, you got to tell me about you.
Yeah.
Because you are white.
Yeah.
White dad, white mom,
Yep.
white sister. Even your sister dated a black guy.
Yeah.
You married a black woman. Like, you are not, like, below poverty level. Like, how are you so different that you got to come and mess with our women? I mean, no, because I still got a little bit of hate with me with y'all white people. So how you just going to go out and get a black wife and, how are you the minority?
It was never like that. I mean, I grew up where I grew up. I was kind of minority.
Okay.
Most of my friends were African American.
Okay.
I had lots of other friends too of other races. I was honestly the only white kid probably.
Really?
Yeah, I was probably.
Oh, okay. All right. You get a pass. You get a pass.
Nah,
Eminem. All right.
But besides that, I just feel comfortable with everybody. It's going back to to my childhood. When people ask me what my strongest attributes in job interviews and stuff like that,
right.
I always say my childhood, because I grew up with so many different cultures and I was put in different environments. Like I would go to Baptist churches. I've been to a whole bunch of like Latino type parties, everything. Okay. So I feel comfortable.
So
talking
racism
to everybody.
stems from not being exposed.
Absolutely, 100%.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. And I think that's a lot of it is. I mean,
but there are some Caucasian parents that refrain from putting themselves, their families in certain environments and being open to other.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so your parents were different, I guess.
No, I pretty much. I mean, I grew up in Summerdale, which is not too far from here, but it's a pretty mixed community. It still is today. Where my parents grew up, it was a little different. But it's stuck in the hometown, and things change, things evolve for the better, in my opinion.
Okay.